Hey guys, this is the App Reviewer. Today we'll be taking a quick look at the Rearth Ringke Slim. This is a take on the original Ringke case, which was released for the Galaxy S2, and it was very popular. I actually got a lot of views on that video. And you can pick this case up for $25.99 on the Rearth website, which is rearthusa.com. It comes in 6 different color models. It comes in the metallic, noble black, the matte black, which is a model we'll be taking a look at today. It comes in mint, pink, and also alpine white. So you've got some pretty good variety to choose from there. Now, if we open the package up, you can see you do get a lot of goodies within the package, which is really nice. I always like to see when manufacturers throw in a couple stuff and give you some more bang for your buck. So, within this package, you've got some instructions on how to install the actual case. And then if we open up this fake Galaxy Nexus, you can see exactly what you get on the inside. So, first of all, you get an ultimate clear screen shield right here. Then you get some port plugs and also a microfiber cloth. So, just a quick look at the screen shield, you can see it right here. It looks pretty decent, but I haven't used it, so at least they throw that in there for some of you that don't have the screen shields on your phone already. So we'll take a quick look at the case right here. You can see this is the matte black model, and once I first picked this up, I was such a fan of the matte black on it because it features a really soft but also grippy feel on it. It's actually fantastic. It's really one of the nicer coatings I felt on a Galaxy Nexus case. But now you can see it's a little bit gritty, has some of my fingerprints, a little bit of scratches around here, but it's definitely held up well. I've used this case for about the past 3 or 4 weeks or so. I got it at CES. Now something interesting is towards the bottom you've got these built-in port plugs. So this covers your headphone jack and also your micro USB charger, so you don't have to worry about that. Towards the inside you've also got leather, which is pretty cool, so this will add some shock absorption, but at the same time it also protects the back of your device while in here. And as you can see, this is the slimmest of them all, a super slim case. It even has side protection, which is pretty cool because the casement barely there does not have much side protection, which is really disappointing, but Rearth has really done a good job with the overall design of their case. So what we're going to do now is pop this on the actual phone. I'll show you exactly how it is. So you start off through the bottom, and then you just snap in the top. And then what I like to do is just make sure that these port cutouts are placed in there nicely. And as you can see, they fit in there really nicely. It's all flush and smooth, so no issues with that. So towards the back you can see the really nice cutout for the 5 megapixel camera. It's deeply recessed in there, so you don't have any issues with any scratches on there. And it has that same little hump that the Galaxy Nexus has naturally. Right here you've got the Ringke Slim logo. It's very subtle, but I like that they've included that there. And then you've got a small cutout for the secondary microphone. Once again, Ringke has done a great job with the actual build quality. As you can see, it even mimics the little hinge where you used to take off the back cover, and it has a line all around here which simulates the back cover on the phone. Now towards the bottom you can see this nice cutout for the speaker. I like the way that they've included this little groove down there. It just adds a little bit of design to it. It works just fine, no issues with that. Now towards the bottom you can see those port plugs as well as a main microphone. So you can see that is spot on right in the middle of that circular cutout. So these port covers are actually silicone. So you can see once you pry them off, just a little silicone bit right here. You can't take these off if you don't want them, but I've just included them for the review, and I do use them normally. And they fit in there really nicely, and they keep those ports protected. Same thing goes for the micro USB charger. Once you pull it out, it's very accessible, so no issues with there, and it fits in there really nicely and smoothly, like I said. Now toward the front, I've got a screen protector on here that does not bubble at all. You have a very slight lip right here. It's actually not on the sides, it's just on the top and the bottom. So you can place this screen side down, but like I said, it's very slim. You still have to be careful. Now the sides are actually pretty interesting because they don't come all the way up to the side because it'd be pretty much impossible to take off the case. So you can see that it has a nice contour shape around here. And it's interesting because it does protect it because the actual plastic extends a little bit outwards more than the Galaxy Nexus. So it does protect it from scratches there. But it leaves a little bit of the bezel exposed if you were to drop this on a rock or something that wasn't really flat. Same thing goes for the right hand side. It leaves the volume and also the power buttons exposed. So these are as easy to press as you can check on your device. Just super easy to press because it's an actual normal feel. And overall I'm definitely pleased with all the ports and the cutouts on this. At first, taking the case out was a little bit complicated for me, but then I got the hang of it. All you have to do is move in through the top and then just push outwards, and this will pop right off. Something I wanted to mention as well is the fit on the extended battery. This is a GSM model, so the 2000 milliamp hour extended battery. So we're gonna put that on just for you guys and show you. So here we've got the extended battery with the extended back cover. So the fit is a little bit of an issue, but it'll still fit on there if you do want it to. So we've got this on. It's all set. And we start off through the bottom once again and then push up top. Now, one thing to mention is you can see right here there's a little bit of a gap, so it doesn't see in there all the way just because the extended battery pops it out just a little bit. One thing I wanted to mention though is if I can take this off, the actual case did scratch up my phone right there, if you can see. It scratched it up with the extended battery. This was with the extended battery, so if you're using the stock battery, don't worry about it, but this actually scratched up my phone with the extended battery. So most likely what happened was, since it is so much tighter in there, some of the sharper corners right here actually scratched it while I was pulling it out. So it's just something I wanted to mention. While I'm a huge fan of the case and all the ports and the cutouts, I'm not a big fan of the matte black coating. So as you can see, it does tend to pick up a lot of fingerprints and smudges, and I've tried to rinse this with water, but it just seems that they're impregnated in there, so it's super difficult to clean off, and I'm probably just going to leave it like this because I don't want to make it any worse. Now, in terms of protection, Rearth touts this as being the slimmest plastic case on the market, and I definitely do see why, because it is really thin silicone. But what that does mean is you won't get much protection. So if you were to drop this, I definitely see your phone either cracking or breaking off or getting scratched up, because these sides are left fully exposed, and then the sides that are protected have a very thin plastic on it, so it's not really shock absorbent at all. The only good thing about this is the scratch protection. So you've got the back covered and even a little bit of the sides covered. So because of that whole coverage, you will get some pretty good scratch protection out of it. Now, at $25.99, it is a little bit high for the price point, but you do get a screen protector, you do get those port cutouts, and also the actual microfiber wipes. So it does tend to balance out the price a little bit, which is why I do recommend the case. I would probably recommend a different color, something that doesn't have the matte black finish on it, just so that it won't pick up all those fingerprints. So if you can pick up something like the Noble Black or the Mint, maybe the Pink, that'll probably be a better option for those of you. Now, like I said, if you're using the 2000 milliamp extended battery, be careful because mine scratched up. I'm actually very careful when I put these cases on and off, so I just wanted to throw that out there. If you're going to use it, be wary that it might scratch your phone. Now, other than that, guys, the actual cutouts, the ports, the feel, and the look of the case is fantastic, and I'm definitely impressed with Rearth's new take on the Ringke line.